Hey, I'm Rob from JestaThaRogue.com, and have you seen these ads? I was just browsing pictures of Sydney Sweeney and I came across seasoned board gamers who have lost the ability to pick up cards from a table. So they're using a tool called pkup. And it looks very useful, and you can pick up single cards, multiple cards, you can pick up sleeve cards. It seems very handy, especially if you are struggling to pick things up from the table. But you look at these ads and you see these board gamers who have probably played hundreds of board games with the inability to pick up cards, and you've got to think, are these ads really real? So I looked at Pink Meeple. Nails are a problem when picking up cards. I mean, not for me because I don't have any nails. So I did ask in my group and I did get some replies, and they said yes, it is hard to pick up cards from a table if you don't have a mat and if you have nice nails. Now sadly, I did look on all of other Pink Meeple's videos to see if I could find them easily picking up a card with nails outside of this video, to see if it is just put on for this video going, oh, I can't pick up cards because of my beautiful nails. Sadly, I couldn't find anything. So I went to the Dragon's Tomb because they also did an advert, and they were unable to pick up a card because they were pushing down on top of it from the top, which is not how you pick up a card or anything. Because if you watch, as soon as they stop pushing the card down on the table, they pick it up, no problem. It's also on a Game Toppers mat, as we know, because this mat is the one they got in their Dragon's Tomb review of the Game Toppers mat. Which is a massive blow to Game Toppers, because apparently you can't pick cards up off their surface, which is purpose built for playing games on. And again, I couldn't find a video of the Dragon's Tomb picking up a card from the table on any of their videos on Instagram or YouTube. And that really sucks, because it would have been nice to be able to find a video of them picking a card up from the table, no problem, and compare it against the fumbling they were doing earlier. I mean, I did find him picking up and flipping over 2 cards at the same time with both hands at the same time on the exact same Game Toppers surface. But that footage was sped up for the video, so we don't know, how long that took. They could have been fumbling for a while. Although if you slow it down, they don't seem to struggle. Game Toppers, you're back in. Adverts like this is the problem for me. For anything like this, from card picker-uppers all the way up to politics, if you're in the right, if you are right, and if your tool works, if your policy is going to be the best thing for your country, you don't need to lie about it. You shouldn't need to be able to not pick up cards from the table if you're perfectly able to, if the tool works. You don't need to create a problem that doesn't exist in order to sell a tool to fix the problem. It reminds me back in the 90s when we first got Sky TV and we were open to the world of the amazing Discovery ads from America that always used to make me laugh. And of course this famous clip from Friends.
Folks, does this ever happen to you? You go to the refrigerator to get a nice glass of milk, but these darn cartons are so flinging hard to open.
Well, you said it, Mike. I don't...
There's gotta be a better way.
And since I first saw these adverts for pickup, this is what's been on my mind from the very beginning. If it works, that's great. If it helps people with mobility issues that need help picking up cards, that's great. And if it means people who want to have nice, perfectly trimmed and manicured, whatever the word is, nails, and it helps them be able to play card games easier, perfect. Also, if it does prevent your cards from getting dirty and grimy, as in this example, then that's also great. I just don't trust dodgy looking ads. So imagine my delight when I got an email from Pickup saying they wanted to send me some to test out. Now I haven't got them yet. I'm recording this before they arrive because I want to get all the negative stuff out of the way first so we can concentrate on the rest of the video being all positive and Pickup doing exactly what it promises it can do. We want to test, will it pick up one card? Will it pick up a sleeved card? Will it pick up several unsleeved cards? Or will it pick up several sleeved cards? So we'll put that to the test as soon as they arrive. And just as a note, as Pickup are providing me with review copies of the tool, this video does constitute an advert, so keep that in mind when you watch the rest of this video. They're here. As you can see, they're all sealed. I'm just waiting to do this video so we can have a proper look. And they come in 2 colours. We've got white, we've got black. White is the one I'm looking forward to using, so I'm going to do that. Obviously, they're both the same, it doesn't really matter. Here it is. First impressions are it's lighter than I thought it'd be. It's got a little life counter around the outside as well, which is cool. Set it to 40 if you're playing Commander. There you go. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh. Struggling a lot. And here it is. Doesn't feel sticky, which is good. Okay, we've got the pickup. Let's start testing those claims. Okay, we have a Magic the Gathering land. Well, that was... yeah. I mean, that takes no effort at all. How does it hold it for? I think it holds one card for quite a while. Yeah, so I did read this earlier. If you push straight down, you're going to pick it up and it'll drop off. If you go at an angle, it lasts a bit longer. So that's pretty cool. Then you can press the top down. That's pretty cool. So it does pick up one card. Fine, perfect. Well, you only need to pick it up long enough to get it into your other hand, really, most of the time. Okay, here we go. Multiple cards. We've got 5th edition, Time Spiral, M12, M15, and Edge of Eternity's Magic Lands. Let's see how this works. There we go. So let's get into that third one. But of course, you might not be playing Magic the Gathering. What if you're playing Marvel Champions? Let's have a look. Yeah, see again, I'm getting stuck on 3 every time.
And you can pick up multiples. If you pick it up and decide to look underneath to see what's going on, that probably will fall. But if you keep them nice and flat.
Okay, so we said to just make sure that the cards overlap. I mean, that's better. Yeah, so you need to make sure that the cards are like as close to being overlapped as you can, being like on top of each other. That's better. If you use the tool properly, it works. Right, so I've got a ton of different cards from different games, so we'll see how they go. Alright, so we've done Magic the Gathering, we've done Marvel Champions. Let's try Compile. They've got this weird textured finish with the shiny stuff. That seems to work okay as well. Yeah, that's fine, even with the kind of shiny cards that you get on the Compile, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I do want to test is when you're playing Compile, if you need the tool to play the game, the cards overlap quite a bit, and I know that you can pick it up from the bottom like that. I'm just wondering if you're going to have an issue. You will have a bit of an issue if cards overlap in games like Seven Wonders Duel and Compile like this, where the cards are overlapped. You have to make sure that you're hitting it so you're not getting the card underneath it as well. But apart from that, yeah, that's fine. Next up, we have an army of Vaporeons from Point Salad Eevee edition. All good. Keeping the Pokemon theme, we've got some animals from Pokemon Safari Pikachu and Friends, so let's see how that goes. Yeah, fine. Now we've got a bit of a dexterity test. Before we go into sleeved cards, I want to do one last check with an unsleeved card. A bit of a dexterity, this is how the game would play test sort of thing. So we're playing just one. Somebody has thrown a card at me and it's come at that angle. I want to be able to pick it up. I want to be able to try and put it in the display without seeing the card. So I try to pick it up from the top, slot it in, and then if I can hold it like a syringe, like this, maybe. Yeah, that works. What if I hold it like this, just with my hand on top? Put it in. I can't, because I can't twist my wrist and press the button. Actually, it did come off on its own then. Yeah, you can use the panel as a lever just to lever it off if you do it gently enough. But I think the interesting thing there is you're not really in any danger of the card falling towards you and you seeing the card. So you could use it for just one in games like that. Okay, sleeve cards time. I'm going with my yellow Ultra Pro ones. These are quite new, so they are slippy. Well, I mean, they're 30 years old, but I haven't used these before. They come straight out of the packet. I've played one game with them, so let's have a look at these. So we're saying that I've just won another game of Commander with my Tidus deck from Final Fantasy X's Commander deck, and it's the end of the game, so we want to pick all the cards up. Let's see how it goes. I mean, picking one up is, of course, no problem, even though it's sleeved, which is good. We'll just put that back. Now let's put the game away and see how that goes. Oh, yeah, not quite as easy. I say they are new sleeves. It's become a bit of a mess. Let's reset. Okay, let's try and be a tad bit more deliberate with my actions. So we're picking up Yuna and Tidus and Auron. And Riku. Not quite. Not quite. Can't quite get there with the sleeve cards, but I can pick them up. I mean, that was no problem, but yeah, struggled a bit with the sleeve cards.
So, if you're having trouble and it's not picking up too many one after the other, there are some techniques. The first simple one is, instead of just going straight up and down, put the pickup on a slight angle.
Let's try the rolling method. So you go in from the side and you pick up like that. I'm still struggling at 3. Let's try the Resistance Avalon. So we've got Merlin, Oberon, Morgana, Mordred, and a minion of Mordred. Struggled at 4 there. I mean, these depth protectors are obviously lighter cards because they're smaller and they're thinner as well, I think. And the depth protectors are much more well used than those ones. But let's have another go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I thought we were going to get all 5 then, but no. No, got stuck on the end. Power Grid, obviously no problem. If you've won that one in an auction, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Then we have Love Letter 2nd edition. These are in Ultra Pro clear depth protectors with the clear backs. Now these are old. They are very heavy depth protectors, heavier than the yellow ones. So we'll see how this goes. So we've got the King, the Countess, the Princess, the Spy, and the other Spy. And I managed to just catch them in time. Try that again, see if that works the same. I felt much better, but we'll have another look. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about got all 5 there. I mean, not that you're ever going to pick 5 cards up in Love Letter at a time. Ooh. So that's much better. That was long enough for you to do what you need to do, I think. You can pick them up. You know, if you are going to move cards around in Love Letter, you can pick them up, move them across. Making a fun noise. I like that. Now the big test. Love Letter Premium Edition with big tarot size cards and heavy sleeves on them. We'll see how this goes. So you can pick up one no problem, which is really good. So you can go straight down, which is apparently the least sticky version, if that's the word. If you go at an angle, that's your better option, and then if you roll across, that's supposed to be even better, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing this coming at an angle as the best one. But how's it going to do with multiple cards from Love Letter Premium? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's getting there. You can brute force your way through. And by brute force, I don't mean I'm pushing down really hard. I'm just being persistent. So that's that. And then the final thing I wanted to try is with a tile. So we're playing Suburbia, and I've just bought this bed and breakfast. I need to add it to my suburb. So let's have a look. That is going nowhere. In fact, I think pickup now lives on this tile. I mean, I can hold for mostly, but yeah. So if you're looking at maybe Carcassonne, if you're struggling, because tiles are quite thick, but not everybody is going to be able to pick up a tile. We talked earlier about people with nails and people with mobility issues. You are going to be able to pick up a tile with the pickup as well. So I'm just going back to Magic the Gathering cards, because I just saw that it said to pick it up. When you pick it up from the middle, it's saying that it tries to suck the table too much. So if you try the corner, it should be a bit better. And it seems to, I mean, it definitely seems to be a bit better picking up from the corner, but I'm still not seeing, you know, what you're seeing in the adverts. But I mean, I guess when you're in the advert that you'll see on your socials, you are just going to go 3, 4, 5, pick up, drop into your hand, and you're done. And that's basically what it's for. So it's doing what it says, really. Okay, now bundles of cards. 1 land. Yay! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I mean, you can pick it up, put it in your hand, so that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Can you tell I used to play back in the 5th edition days? Oh, nearly. But yeah, that is just about picking 30 of them up. So that's not too bad. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Let's have a look at this. See how that goes. Yep, again. Oh, won't even let go. Won't let go of those top few then. 40. Pick up in hand. Very good. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Let's check this out now. Now there's trouble. So, pkup. Does it do what it says? I mean, yes, for the most part, I got it to do what it says for all the claims that they make. Is it going to help people with pretty nails play board games more? Is it going to help people with dexterity issues, mobility issues play games more? Yes, it is. It's going to help them, hopefully. Can't really say much more than that. I think we've proven that pkup does actually work. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff, and let me know what you think of this tool and what you thought of those dodgy looking adverts that I'm still not a fan of. You can follow on Insta and YouTube at JestaThaRogue. Find the blog at JestaThaRogue.com. I've been Rob, aka JestaThaRogue, and I'll see you soon.